What's up, guys? Michael Todd here. We're back in the Monster Factory, and this is prediction video number 3. What is going to happen with the 3 young guns from North America performing East versus West 6? It's going to be interesting. All right. We got Porkchop, Devin Laird's new protege. He just beat Ryan Espy right-handed. That's not some easy task. Ryan's a big fella. Curtis Cameron, aka Porkchop, versus Zura. Now we've all seen Zura arm wrestle. We've all seen the death war he had against Ron Bath. We saw him get 2 bent wrist press pins against John Brzezinski. But then we saw Chance Shaw pretty well dominate. But I don't think Porkchop has the same lane that Chance Shaw has available to him. So I think this is going to be a grinder. It's going to be a test. I think Porkchop's going to be, actually they're probably going to be close to the same weight. I think Porkchop's probably 250. Zurab's probably in that 235, 240 range. Powerful. Stocky, thick built, big, thick forearm, big, thick upper arm. What I think is going to happen, keys to victory. Porkchop's going to have to be offensive on the go. He's going to have to get Zurab on his bicep. If he can get Zurab on his bicep early and be aggressive, another one of those things I was talking about earlier in a previous video, once you believe you're in the match, you perform at a higher level. Once you realize, hey, I can compete on this stage, there's a little extra push you get. So if he can bust this dude quick, I don't know if you heard or not, but that's lightning. We have a thunderstorm here at the Monster Factory. I might be getting really strong real soon, getting all that power. But back to the video. So, Curtis to beat Zurab, offense on the go, get him on his bicep. If he does not, if the match stops anywhere near the center of the table, Porkchop still has a chance to win. But I think the shorter lever of Zurab is going to put him in a disadvantage. I think in a grinder, Zurab pulls out the win. So I'm really going to go 55-45 Zurab for the victory. But I would not be surprised if Porkchop can pull this off. He trains one of the best to ever do it. He's consistent, he's hungry, he's young. He's kind of finding himself in the sport. I think he's got a strongman, some form of strength background, powerlifting, something. So this is fun for him. It's a new journey. It's a new process. Next up, Chance Shaw versus David. I don't know how to say his last name. And I don't know a lot about him, except I'm sure he's really strong, right? He wouldn't be on the card if he wasn't. But Chance Shaw, man, he's impressive. And I just talked about, his win on Zurab. Dude, that very, very impressive for me. Watching that ability to just go through his hand, put him in his wedge, and just go sideways with him, super, super impressive. And then to see Chance here against BJ Fakakis kind of statue that long lever outside top row, posting style top row of BJ, to see what Chance was able to do with that. But I don't have enough information on David, so I don't know what caliber Chance is going up against. I mean, if it's elite, world-class, super heavyweight, he might be in trouble. If it's world-class heavyweight, I think he's in the match. Chance is a very impressive young man. He loves arm wrestling. What's crazy is when he was here, he told me that he almost quit. Complete news to me. I had no idea. But apparently he catches similar hate as I do. I didn't know that. I thought, I know he's a public figure. He's got a good social media. He's put it out there that he wants to be a full-time arm wrestler. But the fact that it had got to him so much that he thought about quitting would have been horrible for the sport. He is someone who, if arm wrestling ever becomes mainstream, he has such a marketable personality, a marketable character. He's got his little Hawaiian shirt on. He's got the glasses. He's nicknamed the Tugboat, but the kid's got a future. Hope he sticks with it. Look forward to seeing him perform. Like I said, this is going to be a different East versus West for me. I'm going to be working people's corners. So very excited to see that match. Like I said, I wish I had more information on David to give a better, accurate prediction. But all I can do is root for the North American young gun, Chan Shaw. Booyah, baby! Corey West. 2 matches. We're going to start with the left-hand match. Fareed Osmanli. So he had been out for a while. We saw him do well at AMC, get the win on Vitali, I believe. He got ranked pretty high. This is all right-handed. We haven't seen anything of his left. Back in the day, this dude's left was ridiculous. Ridiculous, I tell you. So I heard someone do a prediction. Corey was telling me, I can't remember who it was, saying that Corey's going to get killed. I don't remember. It was an Eastern European guy or somebody from Europe saying that Corey's going to get killed. I'm going to tell you my honest opinion. The worst thing that could happen for the super heavyweight left-handed division was for Corey West to beat Cody Barrett the way he did. Because that young man's got confidence now. That young man's starting to feel himself like, hey, I might just be that good. And he's different. Levon is something completely different entirely in the sport of arm wrestling. But Levon used to be a 190-pound guy who changed himself into this 390, 400-pound freak, right? Corey West was 6'3", 330 at 11 years old. Let that sink in for a second. 6'3", 330 pounds at 11 years old. This dude has been huge his entire life. Naturally strong, probably one of the most naturally strong humans I've ever met. And I've been around strength for 30 plus years. Now, this could be an example of like Levon talked about Irakli and how amazing Irakli is. I train with Corey regularly. And I'm very, very impressed with this young man. So I believe he is going to put on a very impressive performance left-handed versus Fareed. I just do. I just think left-handed, it's going to take a very special human being to beat Corey West left-handed. Let's switch gears and go to the right arm. I don't think there's any difference. I think his right's just as strong as his left. I just think the caliber right hand is a little bit better than his left. So, now he had a very good outing with Alistair Detchen. I think he lost that match. I don't think Alex necessarily beat him. I think Corey beat himself. I think Corey made some errors. I think Corey believed he was on top rollable. So he held on, and he got crazy fatigued. And Alex took advantage of that. Alex came out with a very impressive victory. Corey took some damage. 3 weeks later, he pulled John Brzenk and went to war with the greatest of all time. John came out on top. I don't think that would be the case today. I think Corey West is very, very strong right-handed. Now his opponent, Arif, I don't know exactly how to say his name. Great respect for this young man. WAF world champ, EAF world champ. Victories of some of the best guys out there. Phenomenal outside, side pressuring, top row arm wrestler. And does very, very well against people who pull in the style that Corey pulls. Like, a top roller outside arm wrestler is more problematic for him than someone who goes inside. And we all know Corey West goes inside. I just don't know if he's ever put anyone as strong as Corey in that lane. So I am going to be watching this one up close and personal, working Corey's corner. I think it's going to be Corey West winning left and right. You may say some bias. You may think, oh, that's just Monster picking his friend. But I genuinely believe Corey West is the future of the super heavyweight division. For real. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the bell for notifications.